Round 3 of the Fern Energy H6 Cup brings 8 cars to the iconic Circle Hill Rallysprint.
Big Kev Dog, what's the plan of attack for today?
Just try not to get absolutely smoked by all those fast boys.
How do you think you're going to do that?
I don't know actually, but we'll give it a crack. I've done this one a few times. I used my other car here last year and managed to crash on the second run, so probably the first thing is not to do that.
Yeah, it looks like the same car, but it's not. So yeah, we've pretty much cut a whole new front end on it and painted most panels. I think one door survived, so yeah, a lot of new bits underneath. So yeah, she looks like the old beast, but yeah, hopefully it still goes like the old one.
I like sort of going out straight away as quick as I can, so sort of break off the rust and put a banker in as quick as I can.
We'll just build them today. It's a cool road here, done it a few times, so just see. You always try not to go too crazy, but last run, you never know.
Do you reckon if Dean Johnson here was in his Evo, do you reckon you would give him a toweling?
We'll never experience that ever.
All eyes are on 2 major prizes for the day, the Fern Energy shootout and the outright event victory. A new addition to the field, Christchurch's Braden Sim makes an H6 Cup debut in his recently purchased Subaru. Having never driven a four-wheel drive rally car before, today is all about gaining experience for the young driver. After the completion of round 1 comes the Fern Energy shootout. This one-run competition offers a cash prize, but there's a catch. Each driver must have a Fern Energy customer in the passenger seat to be eligible. Every competitor pushes hard, giving their passengers a thrilling perspective of an H6 at maximum attack. In the end, Tim Smith claims the shootout victory. And his winning run certainly doesn't go unnoticed by his passenger. Shootout complete, attention turns back to the event itself, with 2 runs remaining to refine the lines and chase the ultimate time. Tom Milliken returns to the series after an early retirement at Canterbury Rally. As always, the Queenstown Doctor completes every run, gaining more valuable experience behind the wheel of an H6. Deborah Kibble returns for her first H6 Cup appearance of 2026. Her Subaru, affectionately known as Tommy 4, enjoys a faultless day. But experience tells her the younger drivers will be difficult to match on outright pace. Kevin Laird also makes his first appearance of the season. Despite a broken axle limiting his final push, he finishes as the fastest driver in the 35 plus category. Braden Sim continues to impress throughout the day. On his final run, he breaks the 4-minute barrier in his first event aboard a four-wheel drive rally car. That rapid improvement across 4 runs earns him the Dixell Driver of the Day. In the battle for the podium, heartbreak strikes round 1 winner James McIver. Returning after a major rebuild following his Otago Rally accident, he had his sights set on the podium. But an engine failure sidelined the youngster for the final run. Josh Keeley is one of only 2 drivers to contest every round so far this season. Building speed with every run, he stayed within touching distance of the leaders before ultimately finishing third, just 4 seconds behind the front runners. fight for victory comes down to reigning H6 Cup champion Tim Smith and current championship leader Thomas Poole. Everything comes down to one last blast over 8.6 kilometres. It's arguably the hardest two H6 cars have ever been pushed. At more than 175 kilometres per hour, the 6-cylinder Subaru screams across the Otago countryside. The Cantabrian is determined to claim his first event victory of the season and prove last year's championship was no fluke. As he crosses the finish line, stopwatch confirms another record. 3 minutes 44.7 seconds, another 2 seconds quicker than his previous best. Now, the pressure shifts to Thomas. He needs to find 3 seconds over his previous fastest run. His experience at Circle Hill could prove decisive. He attacks just as hard, but with a smoother, more calculated style. At the split point, the pair are separated by less than a second, leaving the technical final kilometres to decide the outcome. Thomas charges through the closing corners. The clock stops at 3 minutes 44.2 seconds, just half a second quicker than Tim Smith. Thomas is understandably ecstatic after one of the drives of his career.
Built into our day steadily and having a good scrap with Tim and just managed to pip him in the end by half a second. Really cool how close the battle is, the H6s. Knew we were within a second going into that last run, so certainly had to have a push to try and keep up with Tim, and nice to come out on top.
I did not expect Thomas to really pull back that much time that quickly on that last run. To be honest, I was convinced that I actually beat him before I finished, and but no, hats off to him. He is incredibly fast. I mean, to be honest, I think yesterday I've forgotten just how fast he really was. But other than that, it's like I can say that that's probably the best I've driven in a while. So hats off to him. He's so fast.